It's your boy Griff here, back with another video, and today I got a special video, guys, man. Today we're gonna be back with basically my predictions for the 6th anniversary headliners. Now you guys see there's a lot of tabs in here, and I'm going to try to explain everything and try to explain my mindset on why I think these certain characters is my predictions and everything like that. And it's gonna be a pretty cool, interesting video. So if you guys have your idea of what you guys think is gonna be the 6th anniversary headliners, just let me know and comment down below why and why you feel certain things like that. There's all predictions. I could be 100% wrong. 100% wrong. So, but if you guys do enjoy these type of videos, subscribe to the channel, road to 20K, and let's get straight to it. So, after this recording, 11 more days. 11 more days until the anniversary drops. That's insane how fast time goes. But anyways, they dropped the trailer showing the 6th anniversary. They're showing that they're going to drop the reveals and stuff. May 25th, UTC. So I think that's going to be like on a Saturday or a Friday. So that's going to be pretty hype. That's going to be super hype there. But anyways, let's talk about a few background things of why I'm gonna choose certain characters and certain ultras, and let's get straight to it. So first, let's go here. So the first thing I want to show you guys is what are the main like tags the devs has been pushing out this year. So starting from 2024, there's really been 3 tags. I could have added another tag in here. I'll probably talk about the 3rd tag as well, because that's gonna be a major one as well. But I want to look back at this year and look at, all right, what tags are they been really buffing the most? Because you guys think about last year they really was going super crazy on uni reps. You guys had Super 17, they dropped Ultra Hit, then they dropped Rival Super Saiyan Blue, the UI sign Goku, and then after that, right, then it kind of dropped like God Key with like Rose and then Kid Buu and everything like that. But they was really pushing that uni reps team. So I really feel like the first couple of months, I think is really important just to see like what tags have they been pushing, because they're probably going to be really going for those type of tags for the anniversary. They want you guys to have like those certain characters, so whenever they drop for the anniversary, you can partner up with them and everything like that, and it's just super valuable in their eyes. So I really found the correlations of Unirep getting buffs heavy beginning of the year, and then look what happened when they did get buffs during the anniversary. They got Goku, Frieza, and Jiren and all that stuff for part 1. So I'll take a look here at the 3 tags that have been getting buffed this year. It's been Powerful Opponent. You guys been seeing Super Baby 2. You got this baby here, the green, baby. You got Super 17. You got Nappa, Revival Vegeta. You got Ultra Frieza. And those are really like the main characters, right? Those are the main characters that got buffed this year, unless I'm missing any other characters. But I think these are all the characters here. You can talk about like the 1% Sparkings and stuff as well. But I mean, this guy dropped March. This guy dropped March. This guy dropped January, right? This guy dropped April. Or was it May? No, it was April, right? It was April he dropped, I believe. Yeah, it was April. So I mean, PO has been getting some great love. They've been getting some great love this past 5 months or so. So I definitely think PO is a team, is a tag that they've really been working on for sure. Next I'm going to talk about is Saiyans. I mean, Saiyans is a really broad tag, but I mean, if you look at the Saiyans lineup here, I mean, they got like Super Baby 2, they have the Super Vegeta, they got Nappa Vegeta here, and then anybody else? That's usually characters that they drop. Yeah, then they have this USB Spirit Bomb Goku as well, and those are the only ones. Yeah, those are pretty much the only ones. But that's 4 LFs right there for Saiyans. So that's really insane. And then the last tag, last but not least, is going to be GT. GT has been getting some crazy love. And if you guys remember one of the earlier reviews and stuff, I was trying to look for it, but they were saying that they're going to keep buffing GT throughout the remaining of this year. So GT, they've really been focused on GT. GT has been getting neglected for the past like 2 years or so. So, saying they had Super Baby, they had Super 17, Bola, Pan Trunks, USB here, the Zenkai, like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So GT been also getting some great buffs as well. So those have really been the main 3 tags I've noticed that's been getting a lot of love. And also I want to talk about another thing. So those are the 3 tags. So that's going to really formulate who I have on my main thing. There's gonna be one particular character that I'm gonna talk about that doesn't really correlate, but he did get some type of love. So, you know, saying they really do have some bias over this character. So, next, let's talk about this. The devs are getting to the point where they're not afraid of doing another LF of the same character. So we see, for example, Beast Gohan. Beast Gohan literally dropped 2022, and then literally the year after that, they dropped Red Beast Gohan. I mean, they're literally the same character. They both do like the same, basically, LF. I mean, this one transforms, so they're not really afraid of redoing LFs now. We've seen that. We've seen two characters that's basically got the same LF in a sense. I'm going to show you guys the other character, but I just want to explain this so you guys can understand why if I talk about another character getting another LF, it's not like this is the first time of them doing it, because they've done this before. So they got LF Beast Gohan here, the red and the blue one, and then they also did it with Namek Goku. Now Namek Goku, basically, his LF is basically the same thing. Like, I understood if this LF Namek Goku's LF was like the angry Kamehameha he does to Frieza, and then Frieza kind of like goes past it. If that was like his LF, totally understandable. Oh no, shoot! let me get my charger real quick. I'll be right back. Hold on. So it doesn't die on me while I'm making this video. It's gonna look crazy. Anyway, I might leave that on. I don't know. It's hilarious. But anyways, they did it with Namek Goku as well. They basically got the same LF finishes. Of course, they have like other animations that they do with that new Namek Goku compared to this old Namek Goku. But they did it twice. They redone the same LFs twice already with Beast Gohan and the LF Namek Goku. So that's already enough for me to make my case. And now let's get straight to it. I kind of want to also relay what they did in the Legends Fest 2023. I think they might follow like the same format, so I also think that's very important as well. So first, what they did was part one. They dropped Evoken and they dropped LF Red Beast. So they dropped two LFs for the part one. And this is where I'm going to piggyback like the part formats of each part for this 6th anniversary. So I'm going to just relay it off this compared to 5th anniversary, because I think they probably found some success in this, and they're probably going to do the same thing for the 6th anniversary. So I'm going to relay the format that they did for part one, part two, and part three. And I'm going to do it for the 6th anniversary unless they, you know, they do something different, right? But I'm gonna relay it off this. It's the biggest ever celebration in the past, so let's do that. So first, you see two LFs in here, and then second, they started to introduce this game originals tag. This game originals tag thing, whatever, like this type of concept has been the first of its kind. Like having the LF Goku and the Bardock was pretty cool. You know, something different, right? So I think we're going to probably see something like this as well for part two. I think that was the biggest thing that Legends was actually struggling with, was that part two like banner. Like they didn't really have nothing to really have that same hype for part one and part three, and I think part two, that's when they're going to start getting a little bit more creative with certain characters, and introducing the game originals was a pretty cool concept. I think there's so many characters and ways and duos that they can really add to this game originals, so I feel like they're going to add this as well for the anniversary. And then last but not least, they're going to go with the Haymaker, an Ultra character, right? If you guys take a look at the past 6, I mean, every anniversary they have something related with Fusion Warriors, right? Or a Saiyan. They usually are going to drop a hero instead of a villain for the anniversaries and the Legends Fest. They're always going to drop the heroes, because those are the hypest cards. They're not going to really go with LF Ultra Frieza for the anniversary. They're going to go with a good guy. They're going to go with a Fusions for the most part. So either usually a Goku or a Fusion Warriors. So since I got everything out the way, let's get straight to my predictions. So I have two like alternate ideas, two options. So I'm gonna explain both of them. So first, remember, I'm gonna go with two LFs for each part one, and then part two I'm gonna go with a game originals, and then part three I'm gonna go with an Ultra. So let's go with part one. The first option is going to be Super Vegito and LF Beerus. Now, usually with the part ones, usually in the past, they kind of did some things where they have, like, say for example, I believe the 2nd anniversary, they had like Ultra VB fighting against like Omega Shenron, where they like have like the two like dimensions or universe like kind of clash and like merge into each other. So this is not really a concept that they've not done before, because they also did it with the 3rd anniversary, where it was like Gogeta versus Corrupted Murasamasu, I believe. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta versus Corrupted Murasamasu. So they did these type of like things where they will have like two different like like, you know what I'm saying, you get what I'm trying to say, like GT versus Super and stuff like that. So here I'm doing more DBZ versus Super, where it has Vegito versus Beerus. I think this will be a really cool what if. Like some people are, you know, speculating like, what if Vegito did fight Beerus, what would happen? I think that would be a really cool thing that they can introduce for the 6th anniversary. And like I said, the reason why I'm bringing up LF Vegito is because they brought LFs. They replicated LS with Beast Gohan and Namek Goku, and the fact that this Vegito dropped the 1st anniversary, it's been 5 years since we got like a new LF Vegito. I don't really think no one would be mad about that. Of course, we got Ultra Vegito for 4th anniversary, but we got Beast Gohan in a year. We got 2 Beast Gohan in a year span. I don't think anybody would be mad that we got another Vegito. Vegito is one of the most popular characters in the franchise. In terms of bread, I think he makes more and more. I think he's like the most profitable character, and bringing him back will be really cool. And then also bringing Beerus. You know, Beerus is one of the first LFs. He's the first Legends Limited character. He hasn't really gotten no new cards for real. I mean, yeah, he got the blue Hakai and Beerus and everything, but I think having a new Beerus would be really cool. Like he's a really old character. These two LFs are really old, so I think bringing both of them back would be really cool, right? Like you got PO, God Key, and then you also got Fusion Warriors, Saiyan. So it kind of goes with the themes what they're doing already with the past couple of characters, Saiyans and PO. Now I don't have GT yet, but Beerus is with God Key and PO, and then this guy's Fusion Warriors, Super Saiyan. So I think this will be a really cool part 1. Having Beerus and Super Vegito, I think that will be pretty lit for me. That will be pretty hype. I think a lot of people as a community will really like that for sure. So I think that will be my option 1 for part 1, will be really cool there. A lot of people have been speculating on Vegito because of this whole thing. You see like the 6th anniversary, and it's kind of like bluish and yellowish and all that stuff there. So I definitely wanted to do a Vegito and Beerus. I think this would be a really cool part 1, and I think it would really like kick off the anniversary very, very strong and very hype. So now my question is, what will be your second option? Now this second option I think is less hype than the first option for sure, but if I was to go with a second option, I'll do something where it's like Super Saiyan God Goku versus Omega Shenron or something like that. Now granted, they did use Omega Shenron, I believe, to fight Super Saiyan Blue Vegito for the 2nd anniversary, but I mean, the fact that this Shenron will help Fusion Warriors, he will help GT, he will help Regen, he helps PO, like all the villains from GT are really fleshed out and very versatile tags. Super 17, Androids, PO, Androids, PO, GT. Like he's very versatile. Fusion Warriors as well, Super 17, and then you have Super Baby 2, Saiyans, PO, Regen, GT, and then you have Omega Shenron, Regen, PO, GT, and then Fusion Warriors. I think he will also not be a bad character. And like I said, he kind of be more meh compared to like the Beerus in my opinion. And then also Super Saiyan God Goku, I think he's a character that hasn't really been getting a lot of love throughout Legends, throughout the whole game. So I don't really know if he will be that character to really bring on that oomph for the 6th anniversary. So I just wanted to give a second alternative. Me personally, I really do like this as the first option. I think this will be really fire. You got, like, I think a lot of people love Beerus and Vegito, so I think a lot of people will go with this option compared to this option. But I just wanted to give like a second alternative. So next is gonna be the originals. Now the originals thing is pretty difficult because I'm really trying to figure out the correlation. Like when they add 2 characters, what is it? Is it because they face the same characters? Is it because they have similar, backgrounds? And when I was looking at the Goku Bardock, I realized like, the main thing that they both had was like their time with Frieza. So you even see it in their card. I believe we take a look at the card, you see like you have Frieza in the background. So I really think like when they do with these game originals, they might try to find like 2 characters that had like a common enemy, or maybe faced with them in different timelines, or certain things like that, or they maybe had similar like transformations, something where you see those 2 characters and they're like they had something similar with each other. So that's basically what I'm going with the game originals things. There's a few ones that I could think of, but it's pretty difficult. Not gonna lie. So Let's go with the first one. The first one, I think it will be super hype, but I don't think they will drop this for part 2. I think they can really save this for like another anniversary or another Legends Fest. But the first one, and then also this particular unit already got buffed, already got a card this year. But if it was, let me just explain it. It would be Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and Beast Gohan. Like I said, I know that Gohan already have gotten a card. So me personally, I don't know how I feel about them getting dropped. But I feel like if they ever do a game original with these two characters, the game will be like, they will break the game. They'll be absolutely ridiculous. The only reason why I don't feel like they're going to happen is because they already dropped Ultra Gohan. They already dropped the Ultra Super Saiyan 2 Gohan already in February. So it kind of hurts this being a thing for this anniversary. But if they did drop this, I don't think no one will complain. People will be mad about like what they'll do to the meta, but as a hype card, Ultra Gohan and Beast Gohan will be insane. I really feel like this is a card that they will drop in the future. Like, you know, they both got the same rage thing. You both see like people they really cared about, 16 and what's his name dying. They both fight against Cell. This is going to be a card that we see in the future. So it might not happen now, but this card, we will see this card. We will see this card in an anniversary as a game originals thing. We'll see it. Like, look at the similarities, dog. Like, come on. Like, come on. Like, they're showing the similarities here. Like it's insane, dog. Like, come on. They're already drawing like these little comparisons. This will be a card that we see. This will definitely be a card that we see. I mean, the red, when they both awaken, they see the little red flash. It's got too many similarities. I don't know if this is going to be a part 2 for 6th anniversary, but this will be something that we see. This will be something like, come on, look at this, bro. The two cells, you see the red flash there. They got too much similarities. I feel like this will be a card that we see in the future. The game originals part 2 thing has been really difficult for me to figure out what would be like a good part 2 for it. So this is my first one. And then the second one, I know my boy Var is going to really like this one. It's going to be DBZ Broly and DBS Broly. Like I said, I always like when I'm trying to make these DB original sagas or whatever you call it tag. I try to make it where they have similarities, but they have a little bit of some differences. I mean, both of these Brolys, they're legendary Super Saiyans in their own respective DBZ movies and then DBS movie. They both go berserk, right? You have one that's kind of raging out more like evil way. He's kind of raging out more in a painful way. So they got some similarities as a character, but they both share similarities, bro. They fucking jack. Look at them, bro. Like, I mean, they both got the legendary Super Saiyan thing. I think this will be a really cool card. I mean, it gives love to PO and Saiyans, what they've been doing throughout the past couple of months with POs and Saiyans. And then movies, they kind of sprinkle a little bit of some movies. Frieza's part of the movies tag as well. So this will be a nice card to pair up with Frieza, with Super 17, with Super Baby 2, with Ultra Frieza. And then Saiyans as well. You can go with the USB Goku. You can go with Nappa Vegeta. I think this character will be really nice and have a lot of flexibilities in what team that they're on. Like I said, Saiyans, POs, and then movies. It'll be pretty cool. And I think this will, and then, you know, Super Saiyans as well. And I think this would be a really cool Game Originals character. I think this is going to be a card that we do see in the future. I don't know if it's going to be this year or not. But like I said, with the Game Originals, I try to find two characters that has similarities, come from different, you know, timelines maybe, and just try to find. That's how I try to create my my Game Original stuff. So, me personally, I think the one that will probably be favored will be this one in terms of like the right choices, right? We haven't been getting a lot of Brolys. What was the last Broly that we got? Was it Ultra Broly? Was Ultra Broly the last? In terms of like a regular sparking character, I think Ultra Broly was the last one. He came out like 2 to 3 years ago. Did we got any new DBS Brolys? In terms of like LFs? No. The last one was that blue one with Gogeta Blue. He doesn't have an LF. Does he have an LF? I don't think he has an LF. He has an LF. He has an Ultra. So I think, you know, bringing back Broly, you can never go wrong with that. I think the fact that you be able to show both of these at the same time would be really nice. And I could see it where they have this Broly being more of a tank and this one be more of like an offensive juggernaut. Okay, if you take a look at the past LFZ Brolys, they've really been more on the defensive side. And if you see a lot of the characters, a lot of the DBS Brolys is more of him being like an offensive juggernaut. So having these two together, he might be more of the tankier side, and he might be more of like the rampaging side-ish. That's what it looks like they've been going from the past cards each of the DBZ and the DBS Broly's been getting. So if I had to pick right now, I would say part 1, I will go with this, and then part 2, I will go with this. And then last but not least, I didn't really do two alternate ultras, because I really feel like this ultra is bound to happen. I mean, I could bring up another ultra, but I just don't know if they're gonna do it or not, so I could just talk about it. But I think the one that they're probably gonna really do is Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I don't know if Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta will be a Legends Fest type of car or type of LF. I think Legends Fest, they make probably a little bit more. I don't know which celebration they make more bread, but I think he's more of an Annie type of ultra, not a Legends Fest type of ultra. If you get what I'm saying, you guys know they're gonna go off with a Ultra Fusion or Ultra Saiyan, and I just feel like he's the last one of the fusions for real, out of the hype fusions. I mean, yeah, you could talk about like Ultra, Merz and Masu, but like I said, it's gonna be a hero. They're not gonna talk about Kefla. They're not gonna do Go Tanks. They're gonna go with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. That's the last one, right? We already have Gogeta Blue, Ultra Vegeta Blue. We already got Super Vegeta. We already got Super Gogeta. The last, hype fusion hero is a Gogeta. I mean, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. They've been buffing Saiyans. They've been buffing GT. They said that they're going to keep giving GT some love. I think he's going to be the Ultra for sure. I mean, like I said, for my predictions, there'll be 2 fusions, but I mean, why not? People going to spend bread with 2 fusions, right? That'll be insane. That'll be the first time. But other than that, if you guys want me to do a second one, I personally think it's going to be MUI Goku, Ultra MUI Goku. It's going to be either one of these 2, right? We had this guy in the 4th anniversary, but I do feel like we are going to get this guy again. We're gonna get him again. We're gonna get an Ultra variant for him, but I think this Ultra Goku, MUI Goku, is gonna be an anniversary one. Not an anniversary, a Legends Fest one. I think people are gonna lose their minds with an Ultra MUI Goku. I think he's more catered to the Legends Fest side of things instead of the anniversary side. Now, granted, I'm saying like him being on anniversary, he will still sell, but I just feel like he's best suited compared to these two. I would say if I had to pick which one enters the anniversary slot and the Legends Fest slot, I'll put him Legends Fest, and I'll put this guy anniversary. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, they could just switch it out. They could definitely do that as well, but that's basically my prediction. So, if I had to pick, like I said, I think this will be a pretty cool part 1. I think a lot of people will like this a lot. A lot of people will like this. In my opinion, I think a lot of people will like this. And then for Game Originals, I think this was way more hype. But since they already dropped an Ultra Gohan, I don't know if they're gonna drop another one. They could. They definitely could, right? They dropped 2 beasts in a year. I don't know if they're gonna do this right now, but this is definitely a card we see in the future. So I'll probably go with the DBZ and the DBS Broly, and then the Ultra will be Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So yeah, that's pretty much it with my predictions. I gave you guys 2 different variants. Let me know what you guys think about my prediction. You guys like my predictions? Do you guys feel like it makes sense with what they've been buffing for the past couple months? Them revisiting the same character with just different LFs, like doing a redo of the LFs with the Beast and the Namagokus. And then like my explanation of why I use these characters in general is because Saiyans, POs, GT, all that stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it with the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, and your boy Griff, man, and I'm out. Peace.